Well, time is 5:49 and I'm giving you a live look out toward Miami Beach as we are tracking a bit of cloud coverage and also some stray showers across South Florida. I think it's dried out a bit out at the beach. 78 degrees with those winds from the east at 12 miles per hour. And I really want to focus in on the wind here because you can see it has picked up anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour from Broward County all the way down to the lower Keys. Why are we seeing this easterly wind? And more importantly, what role does it play in our forecast? What I'm giving you a look at right now is this area of high pressure that's just off the eastern coastline of the United States. And even though it's far away from South Florida, it still controls our weather pattern all the way down in Florida and, more importantly, in South Florida. That's why we're dealing with an easterly breeze right now, and also why it's going to be keeping us mostly dry as we head throughout the next couple of days. Now, that will change, though, as we head into the Thanksgiving holiday time frame. We're talking about why that is in just a moment. Let's get you through the day tomorrow, shall we? We'll once again see temperatures peaking at around the mid-80s, I think around 83 or 84 degrees. Yes, we'll have a 10% chance for a stray shower as that wind shifts eventually from the east to southeast. That could bring in enough moisture to warrant just a stray shower, but I think most, if not all of us, will stay on the dry side tomorrow. We'll wake up with temperatures in the lower 70s for Miami-Dade and Broward County, roughly around 73 in Fort Lauderdale, 71 in Homestead and Miami, closer to the mid-70s out in the Keys. As we reach the peak heating of our afternoon highs tomorrow, I do think we'll be closer to that lower to mid-80 ballpark once again. This is still continuing our trend of above average temperatures. Typically this time of year we sit around 80 to 81 degrees. So it is going to be a nice warmer than average day. If you have the day off from work or maybe you had plans to go out on the boat, no alerts in the Atlantic waters or the Florida Keys. We'll be monitoring a moderate chop for both of those locations and maybe an isolated shower closer to the Keys, but I think we'll be staying mostly dry for tomorrow. That changes though as we head closer to Thanksgiving. Why is that? Well, we are tracking this area of low pressure that's going to be moving through the central U.S. out to the northeast. It drags a cold front toward our state as we head throughout the next couple of days. Now, ahead of the cold front, I see a surge of moisture, and that cold front could create enough lift to warrant some isolated to lightly scattered showers on Thanksgiving. That cold front will pass through early Friday. We could have a few lingering showers along it, but I think as we make our way into Black Friday and then the weekend, we should be drying out a little bit. I don't think our rain chances will be entirely gone. A little bit later on in the show, I'll show you why that is. Rain chances favoring the middle of the day into the early afternoon for Thanksgiving. Highs around the lower 80s. I do think it'll be a muggy one for us, but we do have a cool down that'll be on the way as we go behind that front. Something I'm thankful for, a quiet tropical Atlantic right now. In fact, through the end of hurricane season, no tropical systems are expected. Let us tiptoe each and every day through the rest of the season. Here's that cool down I mentioned, upper 70s for our highs on Black Friday with just some isolated to lightly scattered shower chances over the weekend.